This tutorial will describe the general usage of the P-3 Orion Maritime Patrol aircraft. It will briefly describe all stations on the P-3 and how to successfully operate those stations in conjunction with the nav map screen. For detailed information on the P-3 and all other components of the game, we encourage you to consult the manual. This is the nav map station. This is the central location where all contacts created by your platform sensors will reside. In the lower left corner of the station on the taskbar is the Stations menu. We will use this to navigate to all of the P-3 stations. For a detailed description of the nav map station, please consult the separate nav map tutorial. The pilot station is the primary station to control your P-3. From here you may input course, altitude, and speed changes. With autopilot enabled, the P-3 will follow your orders and maintain the necessary course, altitude, and speed without any additional input on your part. With the autopilot disabled, you may take control of the aircraft and fly it using any connected game controllers. The geoplot in the center provides a quick reference of own ship in relation to other contacts for navigation. From the acoustic station, the P-3 deploys and processes sonobuoy data to detect and localize surface and subsurface contacts. For information on the sonobuoys modeled and instructions on how to process incoming data, see the separate sonobuoy tutorial. When in the radar station, you must turn on the radar to actively radiate and begin to make detections. When detection is made, you select the contact with the cursor and click the Mark button, which will relay the contact's bearing and range to the nav map. Radar should be used with caution, because when you radiate, you are revealing your presence to enemy platforms that are equipped with EW equipment. The ESM display on the left side of the console is used for passive detection of radar emissions. The ESM is capable of not only providing the bearing to the emitting platform, but can also allow you to classify the contact. The computer analyzes the detected transmission and compares it to those in its database to help in deciding which class is currently radiating. When you create the contact, the target bearing and classification will be shown in the nav map. Large metal objects like ships and, in particular, submarines create disturbances in the Earth's magnetic field, and these disturbances can be detected from above. The returning data from the P-3's Magnetic Anomaly Detector, MAD, and Submarine Anomaly Detector, SAD, appear on a plot located on the right side of the MAD ESM console. The MAD sensor has an effective range of about 1,000 yards, and the SAD sensor has a more limited range of around 750 yards. A crew report will alert you when a MAD or SAD detection is made. The infrared camera is used to visually mark contacts and to fulfill goals requiring photographing specific targets, typically surface or land contacts. You must extend the camera turret first, and then set the camera mode to normal for a view with no filtering or visual aids. Grayscale, infrared, and low-light TV modes are helpful in finding targets when conditions are not optimal. The view can be panned and contacts centered in the view marked. When auto-track is enabled, the camera view will pan directly to the contact selected in the drop-down list. The P-3's tactical coordinator, the TACO, is responsible for deploying sonobuoys and launching weapons. These tasks are accomplished from two separate side-by-side consoles at the TACO station, the sonobuoy console to the left and the weapons control console to the right. The geoplot and waypoint controls are available in both console views. From the geoplot, you may place fly to, buoy drop, and weapon waypoints. When entering a buoy waypoint, the screen will switch to the left side, the sonobuoy console, and will associate an external sonobuoy to the waypoint. If entering a torpedo waypoint, the screen will switch to the right side, the weapon control console, and a list of applicable weapons. The sonobuoy console can be used to drop sonobuoys at will. For the internal buoys, you select the tube you would like to load by using the white buttons on the top left corner. For the external buoys, you select the desired buoy and buoy depth in the list and drop it. To fire weapons at will, you must select the weapon that you would like to fire by using the Weapons Location Selector. Once a weapon is selected, you hook the target that you would like to fire upon in the geoplot, configure the presets as you would like, and assign the contact to the weapon. When the Kill Ready is lit, you are free to fire. That concludes the general P3 tutorial. Please consult the manual for a more detailed description of how to use the P3 stations and tactics to employ those stations successfully in the game.